Tonight we're going to make a nice citrus salad. I'm going to use a couple navel oranges, lemon, lime, a blood orange, and a grapefruit. I'm going to cut the rind off of all of these citrus fruits, and then I'm going to chop up a little mint and make a sauce using maple syrup, pure maple syrup. We're going to cover the citrus that we cut up with some of the maple syrup sauce and let it sit for a few hours in the refrigerator before it's ready to eat. Alright, I'm going to make very thin slices. So first I'm going to start by cutting off the ends of each of the fruit. And then I'm going to peel the skin off just by going down the side with a nice sharp knife. This way we won't waste much of this fruits while we're getting rid of the skin. Once the peel's off, we're making nice thin slices. And you can see that they're really pretty thin. Let's try one of the blood oranges next. Now look at the color in there. The nice part about putting these mixtures together is it makes a very nice looking serving plate. Don't you just love blood oranges? We don't really see much of them around here, but I like to use them when we get them. So many things remind me of when I was a kid, when I'm preparing food. And one of the things that comes to mind doing this is a lot of times on a Saturday night, my mom would cut up grapefruits and make a nice bowl of citrus fruits for the morning. Sunday morning, it was kind of a special treat to have the grapefruit in a nice big round bowl that already had the membranes removed and very easy to eat, and we really enjoyed that. And this kind of reminds me of that because we're going to have this for Sunday morning breakfast. So if you make this ahead, it's really great if you can let the juices meld with the rest of the fruit overnight. Now limes, not everybody's going to bite into the lime, but it's nice to have it on the plate because it looks pretty, and also because the juices of the lime flavor the rest of the pieces of fruit here too. So I only have one lime because it's just going to be part of the flavoring. And we have a ruby red grapefruit. This one has quite a bit of thick rind on it. not looking that red. Looks like a regular grapefruit, but that's okay. Smells good. Alright, let's slice this one up. So far, we didn't run into a lot of seeds, and we didn't run into any seeds here yet, just in the lime, but there's a couple in the grapefruit, of course. Oh, we still didn't cut the lemon. Now, a lot of people do eat these different citrus salads, not just citrus alone. You can cut up these kind of citrus slices and serve them on greens with a salad dressing, like a Italian salad dressing, or you can add a couple chunks of goat cheese or something like that and make a salad that's really quite delicious, and a lot of people love that. And you get lots of vitamin C when you're eating your salad. Alright, let's get some lemon slices here. Boy, does this smell good. There's our citrus fruits. I'm going to take the sprig of mint and fold it up here a little bit and just chop this real fine to put in the sauce. So I'm just going to Alright, I'm going to mix the sauce in a measuring cup. I'm going to start with about a tablespoon of fresh lime juice. I'm going to use about a half a cup of water. We're going to throw in the fresh chopped mint. And the maple syrup. Now there's a lot of tartness in these pieces of fruit, so for that reason I'm going to use about a quarter of a cup of maple syrup. Now this is pure maple syrup, so this is the good stuff. You can use other pancake syrups or things like that, but I highly recommend this for flavoring the fruit. Alright, let's mix this up real good. Now it's also possible that you could boil this if you wanted to, but since the sugars are already in liquid form, then I'm just going to pour this over the fruit just like this. Alright, next step, we're going to place the fruit on a platter. Now here, just take the fruit and arrange it in a way that it looks nice. Alright, when you arrange your fruit on the plate, just keep in mind what colors you have the most of and what surface area you want to cover, and just make a nice pretty arrangement out of it. Let's see, we're going to put the grapefruit kind of across the middle. This one needs a little dressing up with color, so we're going to lay some of the other pieces over top. Be an artist here. Make a nice picture. There we go. There's the grapefruit. Then we can add some lemons. Let's put the lemons across the sides, across from each other. See all these nice juices, even though you may not bite into a lemon or a lime. They will give you the flavor throughout the other fruits. I'd like to put a nice red one in the middle here. And we'll dress these edges up a little bit. Aren't these beautiful? There's a nice use for blood oranges, that's for sure. Okay, then let's take the limes. The lime definitely needs to go in the middle of the last blood orange. There we go. And then we'll put them in between the lemons. So we get lots of tangy flavor all around. And then I'll take the last blood orange and pare it down a little bit just to add the cherry on the top. Then we have a few sprigs of mint left over, so let's dress it up with a little mint. And you can smell the mint in the room right now. This is nice and fresh. Okay, that's beautiful. Now I'm going to take this nice mixture, add a little sweetness, so carefully pour the syrup around so that all of the fruit gets some of this. And the mint. Sweeten it up a little bit. And it's a good idea to have a serving plate that has a little bit of depth to it because we're getting a nice juicy amount of liquid there. There's your beautiful citrus salad. I hope you liked the recipe. All you have to do now is cover it and let it sit in the refrigerator for a few hours. Overnight is really best. And it's a nice Sunday morning breakfast if you have the opportunity to serve it that way. Maybe it'll become a family tradition for you too. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope you get to give this a try.